Man, out here, man, I'm on the set of the Anti-Hero podcast, man. My man, Jimmy Watson and I are recording some episodes in the other room out here in Orlando of the Other Than Honorable podcast. Man, and talking about the story, him and I catching up live on camera. That's going to be cool when our podcast drops. You'll see it on YouTube, man. I'll let y'all know when it drops. But this is, we still got to do the TCAV TV drops. And we're talking about building back better. Jimmy and I have broken it down many times in our lives. Too many times, really. And I'm talking about that damage control personally, that damage control professionally. Just on the simple things, making those bad calls at night and waking up. Now you got to turn into a fucking detective, finding your phone and this and that and apologizing. So many apologies I've had to make to people that I loved and respected in my life. It's no fun. That and those low vibrational places, they don't feel good. You can't build when you're caught in shame and regret. But, what's the option? What's the option when you've really done that self-audit and just, it is what it is, man. It's nothing to get emotional about. Feel bad about it. Don't make excuses. But then it's time to get past it. Make that amends. Say that apology. Figure out what you need to correct so it doesn't happen again. You don't want to keep falling down and down and again and again and again. But if it does happen, sack up. Right? We talked about the pain of poor choices last time. And man, this is the building back better. Feel that pain. Feel that pain because it has to hurt for it to matter. It has to be painful enough for you to fucking care. And you know when it hurts and knows that you do care. When you hurt those in your life or when you miss that opportunity, man, it hurts so bad. Especially for those of us with big hearts that aren't psychopaths and just have no emotion about hurting others. It's unfortunate when we realize when we've been selfish. And so feel it. Once you allow that feeling to take hold, use that shitty feeling, those low vibrational frequencies that you never want to experience again, shame and regret. Use that as a catalyst to build back better. Build back better with a better blueprint. The beautiful thing about your life and pieces on the ground is you get to rebuild with the pieces that you want, the pieces that serve you. I never want to feel again like some ways I've felt. Being embarrassed, shameful, filled with regret, of remembering, why did I make that decision? I knew better. I allowed the devil when he came knocking, I opened the door. I opened the door for him. When I knew who it was, I knew the right choice. Use that. Use that experience as wisdom. Use that experience as wisdom to make a better choice next time. Because guess what? I don't care who you are. You're going to make mistakes. Probably a fuck ton of them if you're like me. The only option is to build back better. The only option is to ensure we make a better choice next time. To ensure that we're evolving, man. It's not good to make the same mistake again and again. You don't want to make the same mistake twice. Fuck, man, I've made the same mistake many times. Not proud of it. And so we really only have one option. If it's not giving up, then where's the other way? And you definitely can't stay where you're at, because we know that doesn't exist. Stagnation doesn't exist in nature. You're either getting better or you're getting worse. There's no way around it. Nothing's stagnant. So the direction I choose is to build back better. And it starts simple. You eat the elephant one bite at a time. Make that immediate amends. Fix your immediate area. Start building back your daily blueprint. If you fell off the horse, get back on. It's going to take a while till you start galloping again. You got to build up speed. So start very basic. Start with the daily wake up. Start with the mindfulness. Then get to the food. Then get to the training. Man, you might be able to hammer all these out in one day. Right? Don't make an excuse to just lick your wounds, right? Let that wound licking time we talked about. That wound licking time is important. That's the time you feel. That's the time you feel and assess. But once you've assessed, man, it's time to reattack. Reattack from a better position. Reattack with more and better information. That's the key. You're going to have to build back better, man. And so that when you build it back up on that tower, you're looking at it from a better vantage point. You can see the bad choice when it's coming. And remember, write it down if you have to. Remember, way back at the fork in the road, what choice was made last time? What choice was made that led down that path of destruction and chaos, that wide gate that many choose, and take the other road? That narrow road, that's more difficult. That uphill path to paradise, that narrow gate, that gate of righteousness and moral clarity, that path that's less fun, that path that isn't packed with that immediate gratification. That's the key. It's recognizing when you're at that fork and not allowing that justification to take place when you're at it. Because that justification, that's where the devil is, man. The devil is in the justification. So when you're justifying, man, I always got to remind myself, I'm never going to be 100 on this, right? Because I'm human. And I always have to hold myself accountable to when I'm hearing that voice going, it's all right. You're good now. Take that road. You got it all under control. Fuck no, I don't. Remind yourself of that. That you can shift focus, man. Walk towards that light. It's a little bit more challenging. You're going to have to hold that line. Hold yourself to a higher standard. That higher standard, bro, is from that elevated position. And that elevated position is that beautiful life, man. From the scene, from the Anti-Hero podcast desk, man, in Orlando, Florida. Be smart. Out here.